welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits, and of course somebody had to start a load of laundry. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to do another Final Pour episode. If you're new to the channel, yeah. Can't make this stuff up. If you're a returning viewer, you know it's the truth. It is. Hold on a second. While I'm thinking about it, let me try and see just to make sure that everything is on silent mode except for the cat and the washing machine, apparently. So here we are, Grand Old Parr 12, aged 12 years, blended Scotch whiskey. Today we're going to be doing the Final Pour episode. Oh boy. Go ahead. Oh, no. Okay. So there's more in there than I thought there was, because you can't really see through this. I mean, you can, but I mean, you know how it is. So for all my new viewers out there, I do a 3-part review where I do off the rip, get it home, crack it open, pour it in a glass, have my first pour, share my first experience with you, because that's what we're here to do. Part 2, full review. We get halfway down the bottle, if you can tell where the halfway might be. I stop, I leave it in the bottle for a week, 2 weeks. You know, yeah, what it is. I go on the internet, I find as little as possible, bring it back, hopefully inflate the heck out of it, maybe make it worth watching. We talk about it, I score it, we move on to part 3, the final pour, or 2, as it may be today. Like I said, it's hard to tell with that thing, but anywho, interesting journey along with this Grand Old Parr number 12, 12-year age statement. It's got a relatively soft and sort of sweet, sourish nose. It's not bad. It's unique, I would say, is the best positive thing that can be said about it. It's very unique. There is I can't really tell you. I mean, it's like, it's Scotch. It's sweet, but it's a little bit of sourness to it. The palate on this, from the off the rip down to the full review episode, has been a little bit wonky and weird, to be polite about it. All transparency, I have been using this as a mixer with tonic water, and it works pretty well. Actually, got some right here. I'm going to go ahead and drink this down and add whatever's left in here to that. I found it pretty much delicate enough, but actually with some strength enough to sit well in the tonic. It still has a pretty good nose. Neat. I mean, it's soft, it's delicate, nothing overbearing, nothing, offensive. Definitely smells like a very inexpensive Scotch blend. Let's go ahead and get that first palating out of the way. It's very soft. It's very soft. It has a sort of like a mint or menthol, a spearmint maybe, sort of an aspect to it. It's very light, very gentle, very soft. So it makes it pretty okay to drink, neat, but I would say there's a lot of things missing that can make it a more enjoyable experience. Neat. Mixes well with tonic. We've found that out. So let's go ahead and get that second palating on. It's, viscosity is still it's still relatively decent. Like I said, it's got a weird off kind of palating. Get a little bit of on the lips here, suddenly kicking in. The back end where the heat starts to build up. I think we talked about this in the full review. That is one of the most redeeming parts about it, is the finish and the back end. It goes right to the back, starts the fire. Yeah, quickly approaching a 2 after how long? Not even 10 seconds. But we got to go in for that second palating. It has a very unique flavor character profile. It might not be everybody's jam. It's not really mine, especially when sipping it neat. I have no qualms putting that into some tonic water. Ooh, okay, so the warmth in the back end is definitely kicking into a 3. Gums and cheeks are starting to come to life here. The tongue, blank, just blank. Just a bit above wet cardboard. Ooh, that back end is like, so the party's in the back for sure. I'm gonna get one more, and then we're gonna go for the final. Yeah, it has a sort of a juicy. It is juicy. Viscosity does transfer well, and it is come across as a very juicy pour. But then it's like got this weird sort of mentholated, sort of maybe spearmint, wintergreen maybe. It's hard to nail that down what it might be. Cheeks, jowls, gums a little bit. Mostly everything's on the back end. I am not going to down the rest of this. I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pour a good portion of that. Whew. How's that? That's fair? Okay, cool. Here we go. Down the hatch. Cheeks, gums, lips, you're sure. The tongue, next to nothing really. It all seems it wants to go right to the back end. It's not a horrible thing. It's not horrible at all. It's just different. Not really my thing. I'm going to do some research into the 18 year. Probably not going to get around to that until maybe the end of March. Excuse me. Maybe even possibly April. I've sort of created this whole scheduling of things. Like I do research on bottles I'm interested in. Sometimes I have a bottle that has a follow-up, maybe something that has a 10 year, something that has a 12 year, something that has a 16, 18. And if the 10 year rubs me the right way, the 12 is put on the list. And the more I think about that 10, the 12 creeps up that list. This 12 year is not rubbing me the right way. It's not really speaking to me very well. But I do know I have obligations. I have other things. The 18 is on my list. It's at the very low end of the list for sure. And it might not be moving up that far, that fast. But I am definitely keeping in mind I want to try that 18. I got a few special things coming up. I'm looking at an Oban 14. Yes, I do believe it's the 14. I'm looking at Oban 14. It's coming up on sale. I'm going to be picking that up tomorrow. Hope to see that on the channel within a couple of days to get that off the rip video. If you're still watching, thanks for sticking around. Do yourself a favor, hit that like button, hit that heart button, whatever it is. Show the algorithms that you like the show. You want to see more of the videos. If you want to see more of the videos and you want it to become a regular thing and want those videos served up to you fresh, hot, and ready, go ahead and hit the follow and the subscribe. That way, as soon as I release these videos, they come right to you. Very little work other than opening it up and press and play. Do me a favor, in the comment section, tell me where you're at. Tell me what you're drinking. What do you think about the grand old Parr 12? What do you think about the 18? If you've had both, tell me the difference between the 12 and the 18. Well, as the washing machine gets all kicking on in the background, I'm going to go ahead and end it off. So, as always, thanks for stopping by at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits.